Hey class, welcome to Psych 255 Personality Psychology. This is your instructor just giving you a welcome video. Just introduce myself, and so you can also put a face to a name, and some body language like voice tone to my posts, so you kind of get the idea, how I speak, and you can match it to what I discuss in my posts, and also in my feedback in my grade book too. This is a 255 class, so just want to be upfront with the late policy. There's no exceptions. The late policy is in full effect. 10% off each day it's late. However, I still want students to communicate with me and be open on, if something comes up and they happen to be late. No communication is bad communication, so please don't do that. Um, the participation policy, and all that, I'm going to set up real quick and kind of discuss a little bit about that. But this class is about personality psychology. So it's a branch of psychology that deals with learning. You'll learn how, why, personalities are developed as an individual, mainly on an individual, and you might see some stuff about collective group on how one personality fits in a group and how an individual self will sacrifice the self to make friends and to be accepted by others. Okay, so that's definitely something that you'll see in this class. Now, there's going to be a lot about understanding research in this class, so please do not use Google. You'll receive, if there's any Google or if your sources are just web search and not GCU library, that's an automatic, probably up to 15-20% off because you want to make sure you're using a GCU library. A lot of you're going to see in DQ1, there's going to be some posts below this that are going to go over why research is important to use. Please watch that video. I'm going to detail why you use academic research from the GCU library, why you find peer-reviewed research articles. Perhaps this wasn't broken down to you as thorough as I'm going to. Maybe it has, and maybe you already know. But I want to make sure you fully know because most of the time when I talk to students in this class, they're not fully aware of why we have to use peer-reviewed research and what entails peer-reviewed research articles. I'm going to go into detail with that. You'll learn a lot about that in a post below this one. Okay. Um, so it's very important that students follow the participation policy. All it is 3 days. So between Monday and Sunday, you will choose 3 out of those days to do 2 posts per day. Okay, so if you decide to do 1 post one day and 1 post the next, that doesn't get credit. The only way you get credit is if it's 2 posts per day. So to unlock one day of participation, you got to do 2 replies today, let's say, for example, 2 replies. The participation policy is 100 to 150 words. Anything under 100 will not count. So you have to get 2 substantive posts. If you get one that's over 100 and one that's like at 50 words or 80 words, no credit for the day. You just wasted that one good post. The reason why it's strict is because this class, there's a lot to talk about. If you go to the study material, you'll see that there's a lot to talk about each week. There you can bring your experiences or you can discuss things that you found interesting. So a lot of times students will do participation where they'll click on a post and they're clicking on multiple posts wondering what they should reply to when in fact they can start the conversation themselves. You could pick any post you want and just start the conversation. Thanks for your post. This week in the study material, we were talking about Gestalt's theory, and this is what Gestalt's theory said, and this it reminded me of this, for example, and boom, you started a conversation. You can always start the conversation. Don't feel like you have to wait for something outstanding to read to reply to. Okay. Instead of waiting for participation to come to you, go grab it. So it's 2 posts per day. Um, One of the trends that I see is students don't get in and start posting participation till Wednesday, Thursday. Don't do that. Start as early as Monday. Monday, Tuesday are 2 good days to just throw some posts in there each day. Also, do not count DQ1 or 2 as your post for participation. DQ1 and 2 are separate assignments. They earn their own grades, so they don't count for a participation post. Okay, I know that in this introduction video, I'm going over that because that's where students miss a lot of points in this class. So look at my other videos. I'm going to talk a little bit about research below on one of my posts. If you don't see it yet, don't be alarmed. It will be there. Welcome to class. And if you have any questions, go to the private forum, ask away, reply to this post and ask if you want. If it's something more personable or private, please go to the private forum. Good luck and have a good one.